Hey everyone, this is King Arjun Reviews here, and today everyone, we're just gonna be doing another movie review on this classic live-action film from 2011, and it's called The Smurfs. Yeah, The Smurfs is one of those live-action movies which I enjoyed, and I know a lot of people don't actually like it, but I do like it. I thought it was alright and good, but yeah. So, yeah, I re I rewatched the movie like today, and yeah, let's just get right to the review. So this movie is about like a lot of blue group of people called the Smurfs. Yeah, and Smurf Village is where they live, and they're preparing for the festival of the Blue Moon. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And then a Smurf called Papa Smurf. He was at his home. He sees a vision of Clumsy, like he's reaching for the dragon wand owned by Gargamel, who's the evil wizard in the movie. I know. Yeah, I actually like Gargamel's one of the villains. And then like Papa tells him that he himself, Papa himself, will get the Smurf fruit since it's close to Gargamel's castle, and Clumsy is not allowed to pick one. And but then Clumsy did it anyway, and then he ends up leading Gargamel into the village. And then the Smurfs flee, but all the five others, like Smurfette, Papa, Crouchy, Bernie, and Gutsy, starts to follow him after Clumsy runs into the wrong sign, which leads into the Forbidden Falls. And then a portal just takes the Smurfs to New York City in America after a blue moon appears and creates a portal. And then Gargamel and his cat, his pet cat Ezreal, follows them, like attempting planning to catch them all. And then the Smurfs go get Clumsy. They go and pick him up after he lands into a box belongs to the Winslow's family, like Patrick and Grace, where they live in an apartment. Yeah, until then, the next day, after the lost, following after the previous night in which Gargamel finds a castle in Central Park, New York. Yeah, I know. The six Smurfs like decides to go get a stargazer, like a telescope, into like a toy shop, and then Gargamel tries to capture the Smurfs by using a leaf blower, but then he gets caught and put into prison after he is accused of stealing, which he isn't. And then the other next day, the Smurfs go to a magic bookstore, and then Gargamel captures Papa, and then the other Smurfs had a plan, and then they had to do something to get their friend back, and then they defeat Gargamel. Yeah, and then after that, the Smurfs eventually gone home after they made the portal open with the help of its magic portions and make the blue moon appear. And then the Smurfs thanked Patrick and Grace for their help, and then Patrick and Grace had a spend a good time, and they're with the dog named Delway, and they had their son. Yeah, and I'll show you one of my favorite scenes is when Gargmel's at the end credits scene, the post credits with his cat. I'll show you.
Smash. Smash. I wish I could quit you. Get out of here. What are you looking at?
Yeah, guys, I've given you one of my favorite scenes with Gargamel and his cat, I know. Yep, like that's Gargamel and his pet cat Azrael from the movie. And yeah, I like, yes, one of my favorite villain characters next to Captain Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Captain Gantu from Disney's Lilo and Stitch, the movie and series. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and Gargamel is with his pet cat Ezreal. It's very cute. I know I've already said it. Alright guys, yeah, that's all for my movie review on the Smurfs movie, and before I conclude the video, I just want to show you one of my other favorite scenes is that in the making of the movie, the Smurfs movie, there are some scenes where Gargamel is introducing the viewer and welcoming them into his castle and talking about how he loves capturing the Smurfs. I'll show you. Yeah.
Hello. Hello there, I'm Gargamel, evil wizard. Welcome to my crib. Alakazumble! Nothing. Cheap thing. Oh, this is a lovely feature. Let's take a look at this. This is a little, it's like a little electric chair that I put the Smurfs in, and it's a hobby of mine. I create objects that are little torture devices, and I imagine Smurfs in them. Like this was good for me for a whole Saturday night. Okay, here we go. You see? And then we get Gargamel. I don't know why I need the teeth for the voice, but it's what happens. Anyway, it was, great having you. I'm so glad that you could stay a spell. You get it? A spell, because I'm a sorcerer. Anyway, seriously, get out now. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, it was nice when Gargamel was talking to the viewers about where he gives them a tour of his castle, his home, and then he tells them to leave after that. It kind of looks like he was yelling at the viewers, and then he has a magical map. Which he uses to find out the location of the Smurfs. But yeah, I give this film rating maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. But it was good, even though it didn't get any good reviews. But I liked it. I also watched the Hanna-Barbera cartoon of the Smurfs as well. I think the best episode I have to pick with Gargamel, it'd have to be where he invents a magic mirror, as well as him, the other episode called Wedding Bells for Gargamel. It's very funny. Alright guys, I'm gonna be going. I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, and yeah, I'll see you next time in any other videos. So yeah, goodbye everyone, peace out, and love you all, bye.